Dear child, I've been with you through everything, even when you thought I had forgotten about you. I have looked at you all the time, never taking my eyes off of you. People didn't see you cry when I saw you. I saw you when you smiled to hide how much you hurt. I know how much you've been through. Some people may never understand what you've been through. You kept walking anyway. My child, wasn't because you were better than other people. It's because I made you strong, even though you didn't know it was me. If you don't want to hear the words I have specially chosen for you to guide you on your journey ahead, you may skip this video. But my child, I want you to stay for at least 7 minutes if you love me. As of right now, I am going to bless you in 7 different ways. Yes, my child. You will feel that the problems, pain, and storms that seem bigger in your eyes are no longer important if you just talk to me about them. I want you to stop believing you're stuck. You're not stuck. You are undergoing a procedure. Life was never meant to be flawless, and I never told you it would be easy. But I promised I'd never leave you, and I have not. I've been working behind the scenes, changing situations, preparing people, opening and closing doors in ways that would eventually benefit you. You think you have been delayed. You believe you have missed your window. But nothing you have done, nothing others have done to you, no mistake, failure, or treachery will stop what I have prepared for you. I'm the one who crafts your story, and I'm not finished with you. Not now, not ever. Let go of any mental time frames you've formed. Let go of the pressure to perform, achieve, and prove your worth to others. You do not need to impress me. You do not have to earn my affection. I chose you before the creation of the world. I had already claimed you as mine before you ever succeeded or failed. I adore you regardless of how well you act or how consistent you are in your religion. I love you because you are my creation. I love you because you're my child. Nothing you do will change that. And right now, I want you to receive that love unconditionally. Stop resisting it. Stop hurting yourself for something that I've already forgiven. I don't hold your history against you. I'm not here to condemn you. I'm here to heal you. You've been bearing weights that I never asked you to carry. Guilt, shame, fear, and anxiety were not intended to be part of your identity. You've worn them as armor, believing they shield you and make you stronger. But in reality, they've made it more difficult for you to perceive my presence. Lay them down. You cannot repair everything, and you were never meant to. You were not designed to bear difficulties alone. You were created to walk beside me, and I've been waiting patiently for you to come to me, not with your perfection, but with your truth. Bring me your confusion. Bring me your rage. Bring me your disappointments. I can manage it all. I'm not afraid of your agony. I'm not offended by your questions. I am not detached from your battle. I'm closer than you think, and I am more involved than you realize. I want you to comprehend something vital. Your past does not define who you are. The things you regret, the decisions you wish you could change, and the opportunities you believe you missed. None of those characteristics characterize you, in my view. I see you completely, and I still consider you chosen. I still consider you worthy. I still consider you redeemed. You are no longer the same person you were back then. Even if others are unable to perceive your progress, I do. Even if others try to remind you of who you once were, I've already buried that version of you. I see who you're becoming, and I adore every step you take toward the future I envision for you. Stop comparing yourself to others. You do not know what they are holding. You don't have to follow their timeline. I didn't plan for your trip to be the same as anyone else's. Instead, focus on doing something unique in your life that others may not always understand. That is okay. You do not need everyone to comprehend your purpose. You merely need to believe that I do. And I do. I see what lies ahead. I see where this road is heading. There's more for you. More tranquility, purpose, and contentment. However, it begins with trust. Trust me when something doesn't make sense. Trust me when something takes longer than intended. Trust me when I say the answer isn't yet. Trust me when it's difficult to wait. I am not withholding nice things from you. I am preparing you to receive them. You've asked for change, but I don't always change your situation because I use it to change you. You ask me to open the doors, and I shall. But first, I want to make sure you're strong enough to walk through them and wise enough to deal with what comes after. Do not hate the season of preparation. It does not matter how old you are, how long it's been, or how many times you've failed or fallen short. There is still more. It's not too late. You haven't gone too far. I can bring back something you thought was lost. I can bring things back to life that you thought were dead. I can make something beautiful out of your ashes. I can make sense of your pain. I'm already using what the enemy meant to hurt you for your own good. You'll understand that what broke you turned out to be the thing that made you strong, looking back. You'll see that I used what was meant to hurt you to help you. You won't have to stay in this part forever. Now, my child, I want you to trust me again. Not with holy words or empty promises, but with everything you have. Give up and trust me every day, not just when things go wrong. Get up and lean on me. Talk to me. Come with me. Let me be the first voice you hear and the last one you hear. I'm not just your God, I'm your Father. I'm not just your provider, I'm your friend. I want to walk with you through everyday things as well as the amazing ones. Not just the big events. I care about the little ones too. You were made so that you could be with me. You were meant to stay with me, not just stop by now and then. Do not just let me into the clean and proud parts of your heart. Let me into the whole thing. Let me into the places that are messy. Tell me about the fears you never talk about. I'd like to touch on the cuts that are still getting better. Let me show you that my love doesn't leave you when you're weak. It meets you there. There's no need to hide. You don't need to try. Come as you are. I want you even though I know you already. You still have good times ahead of you. Your reason for being is still valid. Your call is still going through. I still keep the promises I made over your life. I still have work to do. It's still going on. I'm still in charge. You are not left alone. You are not forgotten. You are not hidden. I see you. I understand. My child, I am with you. Now that you've sat down with me, paid attention, and let me use what I have to say to you. I want to take you deeper into not only what I've promised you, but also the power I've already given you. I want to show you how powerful your mind is, and how the thoughts you have every day have a bigger impact on your life than you may have thought. You were made to look like me. That means God gave you the power to think, imagine, believe, and change the world through your words, actions, and decisions. Things are not against you. You are not a victim. There is nothing you can't do while you wait, are in pain, or are confused. You can think in a way that is in line with my truth. Things change after you do that. There are times when my kids automatically think negatively, and they don't even realize how much it changes how they see themselves, other people, and even me. There is fear, worry, anger, shame, hopelessness, and bitterness. They sneak in quietly by pretending to be logic, reality, or responsibility. But I didn't think those things. I didn't put them in you. The things I've said to you have always been words of life, not death. Words that make things possible, not impossible. I have never told you that your future is hopeless. If you hear sadness, know that it's not me speaking. When you agree with negative thoughts and repeat over and over again words that make you feel bad about yourself, you are blocking the blessings you are asking for. You need to get this. What do you think is important? Those are seeds. Every thought you let grow in your mind has the power to change what you say, how you act, and how you believe in life. How you live is based on what you think about yourself. That's why I told you to clear your mind every day. It should be done every day, not just sometimes or when things get too much. Because the world will lie to you every day. Your past will always try to tell you what you can't do in the present. The enemy will try to cloud your view every day with fear, doubt, or pride. But I promise I gave you a tool, and you don't just use it to read or remember things. It's for changing every lie into the truth, every question into trust, and every fear into peace. Do you still remember what I said? Be changed by having your mind renewed. That means real change. Change that lasts starts with how you think, not where you are or what you see. When your thoughts are sick, your soul gets tired. When your mind is full of bad things, it makes it hard to see clearly. Let the truth rule your mind, and your thoughts will be full of my word. Then you will find peace, clarity, and courage even in the worst situations. There's a fight going on in your mind, and the person who controls your thoughts also controls where you go. So today, I want you to give up not only your deeds but also your thoughts, because that's where your real life starts. I can see everything that's going on inside your mind, but no one else can. You might ask yourself, how can I think positively when everything in my life is going wrong? I get that too. I understand your story. This journey will not always be easy, but your thoughts will change if you walk with me in hope and consistency. Fear's empty desert will turn into a garden of hope. The confusing wilderness will turn into a clear way. What used to make you feel down will now show how much my grace has helped you. Being positive won't feel like a mask you have to wear when my word becomes your guide. It will flow on its own, like rivers of living water coming out of the ground. Words have a lot of power, and the words you say over yourself have even more power. So say what you mean. Stop calling your own life names I didn't give you. Stop predicting loss about a future I've already made better. Instead, start to speak life over your day before the sun comes up. Watch as hope starts to grow where sadness used to grow. Do not only thank me for what I have done, but also for what I am doing, even if you can't see it yet. Say with confidence that my grace is enough, that my happiness is your power, and that your past doesn't control your future anymore. This is not a dream, my child. That's faith. Faith that comes up at night. Faith that doesn't fall when everything else does. Faith that keeps my kids walking in power, even when things are hard. This is how they stay strong when others give up. People who belong to me know how to think like me. They know how to hold on to the truth and never let go. Everything about your life will show that you are living this way once you start. Your relationships will get better. It will make your spirit stronger and change the way you feel. You will gain new strength, resilience, and drive. Because when you fill your mind with truth, your heart is strong. I can't promise that life's storms will go away, but I can promise that the way you deal with them will change. You won't freak out every time something goes wrong. When people let you down, you won't fall into depression. Because your mind will be on me, you won't freeze up when the future seems impossible. I will hold you fast, and no storm can take you away. Don't forget how far I can take you if your thoughts are in line with my truth. A lot of people don't make it to their breakthrough, not because I didn't tell them, but because they talked themselves out of it. In their minds, they were out of the running before the door even opened. However, I am teaching you to live in a different way. I'm teaching you to see chances where you haven't seen them before. If you want to think like a king's child, not like a prisoner stuck in the past, study hard. You should live in hope, not fear, that good things will happen, That's what it means to really think positively, not hopeless confidence or shallow denial, but faith that is based on facts. It is a hope that won't go away, one that sees my role in every situation and acknowledges it. Today, I want you to choose life with your thoughts. Tell the truth about what's going on. Say my promises out loud when fear starts to rise. Don't forget that every promise I've made still stands. You can do more with my word than just read it. It is something you should live, breathe, and carry with you all the time. Allow my word to grow in your heart, and it will be like a shield around your spirit, protecting you when fear strikes, renewing your mind when doubt comes in, and giving you power you didn't know you had. You'll learn that you're never really on this trip by yourself. Talk to me like a kid talks to a parent they love. Trust me to lead not only your steps, but also the thoughts that will shape your future. Take a look at it this way. People who garden regularly plant good seeds and pull weeds at the right time and turn the soil into fruit. In the same way, when you plant my word in your thoughts and replace lies with truth, your relationships, your peace, and your ability to keep going will all improve. Even though the storms may still happen, you will stand strong like a tree rooted in living water. I love you deeply and will always love you. I didn't just call you to get through the days. I've told you to do well, to rise, and to put your past behind you. A change of mind is the first step, because I can change your whole life by changing the way you think. Let go of your thoughts and watch as I change your future, making a story of hope and success out of something that was broken. Please tell someone who needs encouragement today that you read this word and it spoke to your heart. Subscribe now to make sure you don't miss a daily word of hope. Let's go on this journey of faith with the God who makes everything new, step by step.